Here in Indianapolis, there's a lot of different challenges we're faced with in this community. Jobs, employment.
We are 95% dependent on coal power.
The food issue, health issues, quality of water, quality of air, education.
There's a vision for this country that addresses some of the most pressing issues Americans face. That vision is a green economy. A green economy helps us all prosper, and that vision is already becoming a reality, making communities healthier and putting Americans back to work.
There is great potential for job development through green infrastructure projects. These projects, unlike traditional stormwater solutions that you put in the ground and you forget about and you clean out once a year, these projects require weekly maintenance and a trained skill set that is just emerging here in our local economy.
Hi, I'm Karin Haley. I'm the Executive Director of Indianapolis Cultural Trail Incorporated. The Cultural Trail is an 8-mile urban world-class pedestrian and bike path that connects the cultural districts in downtown Indianapolis, but it also incorporates green infrastructure. So not only are we connecting and being friendly to bikes and pedestrians, but we're also being friendly to stormwater and allowing the plants and native species to do their work and absorb the water instead of putting it into our storm sewer system here in Indianapolis.
Recycleforce is an end-of-life recycler. We've gone now to we're processing over 600,000 pounds of material per month. This is one of the greatest green opportunities in our society right now as a way to keep us from having to dig for precious metals or drill for oil and be able to reuse this material here. 70% of all employers will not hire a person with a felony record. We have now grown to almost 100 employees here at Recycleforce today. We give everybody that opportunity to work.
There might be some that feel once a criminal, always a criminal, lock them up, throw away the key. All those things are stereotypes. There are people in this world that have the willingness to move forward and play a very positive role in their communities.
This is as long as I have worked a job, you know what I'm saying? I'm just used to fast money, so this is a new transition for me. I don't mind cleaning up the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the neighborhood I came from, it's a drug infested, so therefore, cleaning up, it's good.
We have received close to $18 million through the stimulus that we've put towards energy projects that have really allowed us to do amazing things. We've been able to deploy the first LED street lights in the city. We've been able to retrofit our traffic signals to LED. We've been able to retrofit our buildings. We really started with our fire stations.
And the purpose for replacing the equipment is, one, it's antiquated. Most of the furnaces in these firehouses are 80% furnaces. We are putting 95% furnaces in all firehouses. And all the overhead doors are interlocked with these heaters. So during the winter months, when they go out on runs and the doors open, the heaters naturally will turn off and we won't be wasting gas that way. And basically, by saving the energy over a 10-year period, the equipment and the labor and everything it takes to do this kind of work pays for itself over a 10-year period.
The young people we work with live in communities that are often considered disadvantaged, at risk. We don't see ourselves that way. We embrace the culture and lifestyles of our community. We listen to hip hop. We talk trash. We dress the way people in our communities dress. And we know that those things are not the things that keep people from having access to power. So we've created a center that allows young people to maintain their indigenous voice, an authentic voice, and empower them to go out and interface with power on their own terms.
All my friends, we eat hot Cheetos, little penny candies, peach Faygo. I don't know if y'all know about Faygo, but stuff like that. It wasn't until I started seeing the effects of those foods on people, you know, cancers, high blood pressure, diabetes, those type of things. And then I wanted to raise my awareness, and I started gardening. And we get food, donated food from Whole Foods, And so we'll get a big old eggplant, you know, organic eggplant. People are like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Or kumquat or something like that. And so then those are learning opportunities. Those are teaching moments for people.
Some of our initiatives are, of course, the KI Aquaponics, which is our young people put together an operation where we'll be raising tilapia and plants in a closed loop system. KI New Media, which is a group of young adults who run their own web design company, video company. We have KI Community School, which is an alternative private education focused on individual instruction and empowering young people to solve their own community initiatives with the resources that are available to them. KI Compost, which is a joint venture between our center and a restaurant here in the community where our young people pick up the compost from that initiative, bring it back to our facility and creating compost initially for our garden with the eventual intent of creating some part-time employment as it relates to that initiative. So how does that feel? It's a wonderful feeling to see young people go from the idea of what they can't do to being very self-determining, self-reliant, and can do. So.